All right, guys. I want to cry. I recorded the video for Hedera, and I didn't. And I don't know why it just stopped showing my screen. So I'll do it again. Anyways, the sun was hitting me, and you couldn't see me. So let's do it again. All right, guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. And today we'll be discussing Hedera or HBAR. So Hedera right now is at a 1.8 billion dollars in market cap. Right now it's 42nd. Volume is outside of the hundreds, so that's kind of surprising to me. From the all-time high is down 90%, and the all-time low is up 423%. It has had a not a horrible year. It was 0.09 cents, and now it's 0.05. But from all time, it's down 87%. So yeah, let's see why it is down so much. So Hedera is not a traditional blockchain. It's more of a distributed ledger. So Hedera is the most used sustainable enterprise grade public network for the centralized economy that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized applications. It is designed to be a fair, more efficient system that eliminates some of the limitations that older blockchain-based platforms face, such as low performance and instability. So Hedera is a native cryptocurrency of Hedera Hashgraph, a platform that is positioned as an alternative to traditional blockchain technology and aims to excel in speed, efficiency, and security. So these are their core services. So consensus service, HCS, Hedera token service, HTS. This is the one that most people are using and the one that has the most growth. So with HTS, clients send messages to the network to negotiate consensus timestamps and orders. In this case, the state is stored offline and users can define privacy and access control. So started by these two guys, Lehman Bard and Mans Harman. And yeah, that's about it. We'll go over the tokenomics and everything else later. So like I said, the HCS does a lot of transactions, 127 million transactions. The crypto services not that much, HTS not that much, smart contracts not that much either. Account growth, it's horrible. 5 accounts today. Oh no, it was well, no. So not that many accounts. Creator accounts is not that much. Active accounts 10,000, which is like barely anything. We can see here all time though, much better, but not a lot of people are using it. So sorry, I have to kind of like refresh everything. Give me 1 second. Let me pause. All right, I'm back. So 6 million accounts created, 92 million transactions in the last 24 hours. That's pretty great. 3.4 seconds to consensus finality. That's great. 0.0001 average cost per transaction. Great. And average kWh per transaction. So not much energy is being used. These are the people that they work with. Like a huge list. Let me see. Sorry. So you can see here all the council members. LG Swirlds. This is Hashgraph now. They rebranded, but these are the people that kind of like behind Hedera. Google, Boeing, IBM. A lot of great companies, to be honest. Chainlink. So they're like basically the council is kind of like who runs and who governs everything. So what is Hedera? It is a decentralized open source proof of stake public ledger that utilizes the leaderless Byzantine fault tolerance. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that word. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm sorry. I should know this though. Hashgraph consensus algorithm. It is governed by a collusion-resistant decentralized council of leading enterprises, universities, and Web3 projects from around the world. So that's good. I wanted to show you this, and I wanted to call out, kind of everyone. To me, it's BS how, people always talk about like, oh, Bitcoin takes so much energy, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, whatever, like whoever it may be. And obviously Hedera's doing a great job, no knock on that, but barely anyone talks about like Visa, MasterCard, big banks. Like no one talks about that. But as blockchains get better, they're gonna be more and more efficient. But Visa can't do that, or they could partner up, or like banks can't do that, like or they could partner up with these kind of technologies. So I think that's good. That Hedera kind of is eco-friendly. So HBAR, so they call themselves the third generation public ledger, right? So the first generation was Bitcoin. You see how many transactions they do. Second generation is Ethereum, and third generation is Hedera. So they do 100,000 transactions per second, $0.001 on average is the fee, and 3 to 7 seconds is the finality, and the energy consumption per transaction. It does have a little caveat though, and it says cryptocurrency transactions throttled at 10,000 transactions per second and will increase in the future. Sharding to enable unlimited TPS. For Hedera, the range is shown for transactions not requiring a transaction record, but can receive a transaction receipt. What does that mean? I don't know. If someone is from the HBAR team, please let me know. Talking about the team, I met them at Consensus. Really great people. Here are kind of more of their metrics. Really great people, nice people. So I like what they did. We kind of did like it wasn't like a hackathon. It was kind of like a showcasing, and we lost, but met a lot of good people. So here's the allocation and their release schedule. They have 50 billion in supply, which is a lot, and 35 billion it's circulating. So they still have a lot of tokens left to kind of distribute. And you kind of like have to trust them that they're not gonna print out more, which if you trust them, then that's fine. The Web3 ecosystem is here. They have a lot of dApps. Well, not a lot, but they have quite a few. They have 85 I think it is here. So it's 12 here, and then times 7 I think is 84, and then plus 1 is 85. They don't have AI though. But I think they have more, and they're also into RWA. So they have a partner. It starts with an S, and that's who is using them to kind of bring in. I think it's BlackRock. So let's see, BlackRock, Hedera, Arcash. So here it is. Although here it says BlackRock has no commercial relationship with Hedera, and I did not choose Hedera. Huh. Okay. So wasn't directly involved. All right. So scratch what I said. I was wrong. I'm an idiot. Sorry. But at least I was able to correct myself. So there you go. BlackRock has no commercial relationship with Hedera. HBAR sinks 32%. That's That's insane. Here's a council. In terms of the council, I know they're not a blockchain or crypto per se, but I don't like that they're working with all these people. Whatever, to each his own, and I know it's more like enterprise focused. So in terms of enterprise focused, hash graphs or whatever, they're doing great. They have a lot of partners, so not even trying to hate, they are doing their job. What I will say though is that they have this. So Karate Combat is like a new league that basically, if you hold their token, you can pick and choose who fights who and all that. So I think that's amazing. And when I went to these are their ambassadors, George St. Pierre, amazing, Lyoto Mejia. I used to use them all the time in UFC. I don't know if it was one or two, but they're doing the right stuff. And when I was in a consensus, everyone was like, are you going to Karate Combat? Are you going to Karate Combat? I don't know what that was, but I believe in the future a lot of leagues will have kind of this system. It's only a matter of time, and if HBAR is doing something right, and if HBAR goes up, I fully think it's because one of the reasons will be Karate Combat. And this is also so committed to open, transparent code. Hedera platform and service codes, as well as developer projects, are all open source. So Hedera was not open source, and now it is. And I think that's great. And they also weren't proof of stake, and now they are. So I think that's great. And here's the team. They have a lot of team members, 140 professionals worldwide, and that's great. So the last thing is about their CBDCs, and I don't like this at all. I don't like CBDCs, but the Sweden Riksbank tested for retail their CBDC with Algorand and Hedera. Will they be chosen? Who knows? But just had to put that out there. Total value logged 46 million, not that much, really. And their core developers, this is good. This is what we like to see. I like to see over 100. And here though is 75. But their total developers is 196. So I don't know what the strengths are for the developer report here or on DeFi Llama, but I just like to show both just in case. And the last thing, let me go up. The last thing is, so they have a lot of transactions, and transactions from last year to this year growing, and from quarter over quarter they grew. So that's great. But daily active addresses is 1.6k, which is not that much, and the revenue is 1.4 million, which is also not that much. And the market cap right now is 1.8. And like, think about it. So every user right now currently is worth, or like what the market cap should be for users, is like 150,000 or 160,000. I just did that at the top of my head, but like, I know that is an enterprise, and if all those like transactions and active addresses are all enterprises and it's only 153, then this is super undervalued and you should go ahead and buy it. But if it's not enterprises and it's like normal retail like you and me, then it's super extremely overvalued. So it's kind of weird. But the revenue, like if you're working with like Google, IBM, Boeing, all these people, and your revenue is only 1.4, then I don't know what to tell you. It's not, definitely not what we like to see. And like the market cap fell and everything. So they have growth, don't get me wrong, they have growth, but, and look, not me, look, Arcash, a digital exchange that utilizes Hedera tokenized shares. This partnership showcases Hedera as an ideal blockchain for RWA. But it says that it wasn't involved, so read into that whatever you want to read into that. Don't kill the messenger. Just give me the message. So yeah, I personally don't think I don't know. I just think they're just gonna keep dumping all their coins on their investors. Like, the council probably has most of the coins. I couldn't find who their top accounts are, but Circle and Supply, they're just gonna keep dumping coins off to their investors. So not really into that. I think they're gonna fall off the top 50. I could be wrong though. They could go back up, but I just really don't see how they go back up with that low of revenue. And they have 140 employees, and you're making $1 million in revenue. Like I don't know how much you're paying them, but damn. Anyways, good project for enterprises, and like I said, if majority of the holders, or the people are using it, like all those addresses are enterprises only, then I could see it being underpriced, and but I just think it's gonna go to minus 90-95%. Anyways, intrigued to your thoughts. As always, please let me know what you think about the video. Thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I love you guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Nos vemos, papi. Bye.